Hey guys, it's Chris at Highland Guitars. You're watching another one of my YouTube guitar building videos. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope that by the end of this video, I'll have earned the honor and privilege of your subscription. In today's video, I am going to redo the ends of the frets that I pressed in to this 3D printed guitar neck in my last video. And in that video, I demonstrated a technique that I had never used before. It was one that I had seen other guitar builders use, and that involves rounding over the frets before you install them into the fretboard. Well, obviously, in order for that technique to work, you have to get the frets cut exactly to the width of the fretboard where they're going to be installed into the fretboard. And I think because of my over 20 years of installing frets the way that I normally would do it, which is to cut the fret to length, press it in, and then address the edges. I think by, from that past experience, I just had this natural tendency to cut the frets a little bit wider than they should be. As a result, I've got all these frets sticking out a little too much. They have nicely rounded ends, but they're sticking out too far. So I'm just going to go back and do it the way I used to do it. And that's what I'm going to be doing in this video. So let's jump in and get started. Hey guys, if you're really enjoying this video, it would be awesome if you would click that thumbs up button down below. And if you're new to the channel, click the subscribe button while you're at it. Both are free to do. They don't cost you anything, and it's a great way to show my channel support. But if you really want to get the most out of this channel, I would suggest you click the join button down below, because as a member, you're going to have access to exclusive content that contains a lot more information and detail than the rest of my videos on this channel. Also, you're going to have access to my Q&A live streams. Now let's get back to the video. Okay guys, well that's all the time I've got for this episode. Now I know some of you are wondering, why did I dress the frets now? Why didn't I wait until after I had leveled and recrowned the frets? And that's typically what I do. But in this case, because I had tried doing that technique where I rounded over the frets before I even installed them, it was really bothering me how much the ends of the frets were extending off of the fretboard. So I wanted to deal with that. And I thought, well, I'm just going to go ahead and dress them now. And then later on, after I level and then crown the frets, I'll probably have to go in and do a light touch-up work to get the ends rounded over nicely so that there's no facets or anything like that. I don't think that's going to take very long, so I'm not really too concerned about it. I think in this situation, it was perfectly reasonable that I could dress the frets before leveling them, or if I wanted to, I could have waited and dressed them afterwards. But like I said, it was really bothering me that these frets were sticking out. Furthermore, I'm not totally convinced that this neck is even going to work. Once I finish the guitar and string it up and tune it, I'm worried that the neck may bow too much, the headstock may be too weak, and it may make it difficult to keep the strings in tune. There's all sorts of things that could go wrong. So I've decided I really don't want to invest a lot of time in doing the fret work, which at this stage is going to involve leveling the frets and then recrowning them. I want to wait and see if this guitar is going to hold up under string tension. So I think in the next episode, what I'm going to do is I'm going to install the tuners, then I'll install the neck into the body, and then install the bridge. And that's probably all I'll have time for in episode 10. But then in the episode after that, episode 11, I'm going to make the nut, and then hopefully at that stage I can string it up and we'll see if this guitar is actually going to work. And if it does, I have a feeling episode 12 would involve removing the strings, leveling the frets, recrowning them, and then just doing a little bit of touch up on the dressing that I've already done on the ends of the frets. So hopefully this is all going to work out. We'll see. At any rate, I hope you've enjoyed the video. If so, give it a thumbs up. That always helps. And of course, you can visit eguitarplans.com and my Highline Guitars merch store. And there you can purchase items that will help to support this channel so that I can keep making these guitars and then shooting video and sharing my knowledge and experience with you. And then, of course, like I've said earlier, if you would like to take your support to the next level, you can click that join button down below and become a member. And there you'll be able to watch videos just like this one that I just shot, but with a lot more information. Typically those videos have a lot more narration and I explain a lot more in detail. So at any rate, as always, take care, stay safe, and I hope you'll be back for more guitar building videos.